Welcome. Getting started with artificial intelligence AI can seem complex. Once started, the investments, returns and outcomes may go unrealized, especially where the hype has come into play. This post seeks to help with getting started with AI and how to realize the outcomes from AI rather than hype. Some proven pragmatic practicalities from business are outlined. Business using different AI types or combinations. Some of the hype impacting a business is the different types of AI and what is required. Different types of AI include robotics, AI used in the automation of plants and equipment as well as devices. Imaging and facial recognition. Imaging is the creation and management of issues, including the common deep fake. Facial recognition is where the face is recognized, e.g. passport control. IVR and chatbots, the use of chatbots to service inquiries and voice response solutions to direct work, or the familiar Siri and Alexa in mobile devices. Generative AI, used mainly in content generation. This includes ChatGPT and Copilot, amongst others. Agentic AI, used to automate processes, especially for knowledge worker operations. Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI, where AI takes on human characteristics and would possess human-level cognitive abilities capable of performing any intellectual task that a human being can. While many AI types are still emerging and maturing, it is becoming increasingly clear that it is the integration of AI types which is required. The example of IVR creating content from generative AI to be used in automated process by agentic AI is an obvious requirement. This basic example puts the hype in perspective, as it is not a matter of generative AI or agentic AI, but how they work together. Business-driven oversight of AI for assured outcomes. Within business and the business use of AI, some common themes are seen, including AI type integration. It is the use of AI types together which is often required. The example of entry to a country at passport control is the common example. It is the integration requirement which impacts the take-up of AI by business. Application and device embedding. Rather than having AI standalone as seen currently with generative AI, it is the embedding of AI within devices like Alexa and Siri, as well as in applications like logistics management. It is the embedding of AI for business where the need is emerging and returns expected. Service and offering specialization. While the overall use of standalone AI solutions is part of the overall approach, the demand from business is increasingly to have AI customized and specialized to specific needs. Like any other area of business, using specialized offerings to meet specific business requirements is the norm. Why would AI be any different? End-to-end process. Processes work best when operating end-to-end and across stakeholders, including the addressing of the quality of handoff to assured outcomes. The application of AI seldom addresses the inefficiencies in processes. Rather, the automation and application of AI serves to intensify any inadequacies. Using AI requires resolution of process. Data and process with AI. A process requires the data about the data, the metadata, and the steps within a process, including handoff and acceptance. Consider the need for recipes and checklists. For AI to provide returns, the data and process is required for the AI. Errors and exceptions. The need to handle errors and exceptions is required in business. As AI is applied to operations with increasing automation, the AI needs to manage errors and exceptions. Clearly, for a business to realize returns from AI and to prevent falling to the hype, a series of proven, pragmatic, practical actions are required. Business management of AI. For a business starting with AI, or for a business seeking returns from AI, the need is to address a business issue, and then, if AI is the solution, to address with the proven, pragmatic, practical activities. Some areas to address include process, errors and exceptions checklists. When a process is changed and automated with AI, there is a need to address handoff, what is needed at each step, and how errors and exceptions are managed. Managing errors and exceptions is an emerging area where new models and approaches are set to occur. Within a process is checklists with decision trees. These checklists assure operations and capture experience and expertise which can be applied to AI. Data, validation and equivalency, consistency. The starting point is that AI is a user of data with respective liabilities, accountabilities and responsibilities. Bad data equals bad AI, and no data equals no AI. From this comes the need for consistency of data, the validation of data, and consistency of data before use with AI, within AI, and after AI. Data needs to be valid as well as authoritative, e.g., the expertise and information from the world's leading expert on brain cancer should carry more weight about brain cancer than those of others. Such validation, equivalency, and consistency is also required from the AI models and algorithms. Please remember that the self-generation of data for validation of models and algorithms is on a risk-based approach. Provisioning, supply, continuity, recovery, quality assurance. The data before use, within AI, during AI, and after AI requires assured supply of data, continuity of data, quality of data, assurance of data, and recovery of data. Similarly for the models and algorithms within AI. Context. Profiles, permissions, access, use. For data and the algorithms and models is the permissions, access and use management to provide context. Having user profiles is part of the management of data and process, and this carries across into AI. Governance, assurance, audit, legal, regulatory, compliance, safety, security, risk. As for other business activities, the fundamentals to protect a business apply to AI. With AI advancing, the unknowns within models and algorithms, and the emerging legislation, regulatory and compliance, the approach is to manage the business outcomes and work back to the performance of AI. The validation of entry to a country with a single authoritative source of data, integrated AI types, data validations, roles, profiles, permissions, and an authentication process is an example of these practical, proven, pragmatic practices in use. Varying approach to AI. There are a range of approaches to AI emerging within business. Markets, customers, costs, regulatory, and compliance are likely to influence how AI emerges. Other areas like legal actions and insurances are expected to be of influence. The approaches include one solution, often termed the American approach. This is about one AI solution being all-encompassing for needs. We see this with the American tech giants wanting increasing amounts of data to support more complex models. The issues with this approach are familiar, including diminishing model performance, reliability of results, data leakage, copyright issues, as well as security concerns. Restricted, protected, regulated. At one end of the spectrum is the approach of minimum intervention and allowing business to carry on with little or no oversight, compliance, and regulatory. At the other end of the spectrum is the highly government-controlled and regulated approach, whether for political or sovereign interests. This can vary with industry as well as countries and regimes. Safeguards and protections are required within data and AI. AI type-centric. This is often seen where one AI type is advanced over other types as the solution to problems. Those familiar with blockchain hype can see AI being subjected to similar hype by vested interests. The business reality shows the need for multiple AI types. Specialized and fragmented. Other areas of business see fragmentation of a market with solutions developing to needs and specialist offerings. Across many markets, the demand for specialization is occurring with AI and with related data and processes. The integration of process, data, and AI types is expected to prevail. On a risk-based approach, the practical, proven, pragmatic practices often prevail. For a business looking to start with AI or a business seeking returns from AI, areas to consider include the integration of AI types, the embedding of AI within applications and devices rather than standalone, and the use of specialized service offerings with control of data, algorithms, and models. Addressing processes end-to-end with data and quality of handoff is also part of automation around AI, together with error and exceptions handling. Thank you for your time. May the series be of value to you and those you help. Please feel free to like, share, and comment.